Tesla stock is without a doubt the most contentious company on the market. Analysts have different ideas about how much Tesla stock will be worth in 2025. Some think it will be worth only $17, while others think it will be worth at least $3,000. Elon Musk just told his staff that he agrees with ARK's price goal for Tesla of up to $5,200 per share if the company does a good job. It's hard to figure out what Tesla stock is really worth because of all the debate surrounding it. Our channel has made a few videos about the basics of Tesla's business. These videos cover every argument and part of Tesla. Will the price of Tesla stock go up to $5,200, or is it going to go down? Watch this video some more to learn more about this. By the end of this movie, forecasting data would have been used to figure out how much Tesla stock is really worth. This will include all the qualitative and quantitative factors that US buyers need to know to figure out how much Tesla is really worth. The ideal scenario assumes that Tesla makes a lot of cars in the ideal way. In 2021, both Giga Berlin and Giga Texas start making something on a small scale. Over the next few years, they make more and more. Tesla also starts making things early. In 2024, small batches of the Tesla Roadster, Cybertruck, and Semi will be made. The $325,000 Tesla also starts making cars. Most importantly, full self-driving will be possible by 2023 if everything goes as planned. Self-driving cars would probably get government approval for a robotaxi network by 2025, and they would be able to do everything a person could do. On top of that, Tesla, Tesla Energy, Tesla Insurance, and Tesla Superchargers all work all over the world. The prototype of the Tesla bot comes out in 2022 as well, but production doesn't begin until 2026. I think there is a 1 in 5 chance that this will happen, which is going to be very important soon. In the case of the Bull, the biggest difference is that by 2025, fully autonomous vehicles will be better than humans at driving. Because of this, Tesla might never get government approval for fully autonomous cars. One more difference is that the Roadster and the $25,000 Tesla are both 1 year later than they would be in an ideal world. The prototype of the Tesla bot is also 1 year behind schedule. It won't be made until 2028, so it won't be in this form. In my model for valuing Tesla, I will look at all of the possible outcomes for the company until 2026. In this best-case situation, I think that Giga Berlin and Giga Texas will start small-scale production in 2022. I think that this bull case has a 25% chance of happening. The production schedule for Tesla was also pushed back by about a year because of this. This possibility also assumes that by 2026, Tesla's full self-driving software will be better than human drivers. I also thought that Tesla Insurance, Superchargers, and Energy all picked up at a normal rate. In this case, there is another difference. The prototype Tesla bot was supposed to come out in 2024, but it wasn't made until after this pricing model. It's 45% likely that this base case will come true. Lastly, the bear case is what everyone who is short on Tesla wants. A huge battery shortage that pushes back production in Giga, Berlin, and Giga Texas until 2023. Another thing this changes is the production schedule. It's now 1 year later than planned. Also, full self-driving is supposed to get better very slowly because it hasn't gotten better enough for humans yet. There is a lack of raw materials for Tesla's cars and batteries right now, so Tesla Insurance, Superchargers, and Energy are also not doing very well. Finally, in the worst case, the Tesla bot fails horribly because Tesla makes a prototype by 2025. I think there is a 25% chance that the bear case will happen. Everything we've been talking about so far has been mostly qualitative. To find Tesla's true value, this spreadsheet needs real amounts. To begin, I made guesses and calculations about how much Tesla's business could grow in each situation. For vehicle sales, I thought that a lot of different kinds of cars would be sold in each case. In the worst case scenario, Tesla could only make 3.1 million more cars by 2026. In a perfect world, Tesla would have shipped over 9 million cars by 2026. This is a big difference. The numbers for deliveries come from a range of growth rates that change from case to case. Over time, you can see that the growth rates are going down. These steps were taken because it was thought that it would get harder for Tesla to make more cars quickly. You just saw projections for vehicles based on Tesla's expected production timelines for both new and used vehicles, which I calculated for each scenario. In an ideal world, production of the Model Y would have hit its peak by 2022. From 2022 to 2024, the release of the Cybertruck would have an effect on Tesla's growth, and by 2024, production of the $25,000 Tesla would start to ramp up. I used the same path for the bull case, but the total production ramp-up was slower. For instance, production of the Cybertruck began in 2021, but it didn't reach its peak until 2025. The $25,000 Tesla also took longer to warm up than the perfect case in the bear. In the bull case, I think the ramp-up happened even more slowly. The bear case says that there were a huge lack of batteries. Because of this, expected vehicle production slowed down a lot. I found Tesla's average selling price per vehicle over time using the percentages we just talked about. The path of each case was different depending on how quickly Tesla's new cars were sold. Full self-driving was the next part. We talked about how the odds of each case getting better at full self-driving were different at the beginning of this movie. Over time, these qualitative traits were turned into an expected percentage of the cars sold with FSD. I also translated the FSD changes to get an idea of how much FSD will cost over time. Full self-driving would mean that cars could do everything on their own, which would cause the price of FSD to hit $25,000 by 2026. In this case, however, the price of FSD only got to $16,000 by 2026. Using the estimates we just talked about, I figured out how much money Tesla will make from cars until 2026. That's where Tesla insurance comes in. All of Tesla's cars need to be covered. With its insurance offering, Tesla wants to take over the insurance business. In the world of insurance, data is like gold, and Tesla has the most info about its cars. Tesla insurance is only offered in a few states right now, but it's quickly spreading across the whole country. From what this forecast shows, Tesla insurance has done pretty well so far. Estimating the share of Tesla cars that would be covered lets us see how fast Tesla insurance is growing. Then I used fairly low numbers to guess how much Tesla would make per covered car. The total amount of money that Tesla insurance made was then found using these two figures. Tesla Energy is the next important part of the company. Tesla Energy sells the Tesla, the Powerwall, the Megapack, solar cells, and a solar roof. The Tesla Powerwall is a home battery solution that, once set up, costs $10,500. People who have solar panels and want to store their energy for short amounts of time often buy this item. The Tesla Megapack is like the Powerwall, but bigger. Utility companies mostly use it. It's been said that both of these items are sold out for a long time. Tesla promises that its solar cells are the cheapest in the business, and it backs this up with a price match policy. The early stages of Tesla Energy are still going on. This made my income estimates very different from one case to the next. In an ideal world, Tesla Energy would have made $40 billion a year by 2026. In the end, Tesla Energy's growth will rest on how well supply chains can increase production. If there are enough raw materials for batteries, prices will keep going down, which will make more people want to buy them. During the Model 3 ramp-up, Tesla put Tesla Energy on hold in case of a lack of raw materials. This is something that they did again during the next phase. At its current price of about $900 per share, the company is likely to keep growing quickly. It costs about 155 times what the company will earn in 2021 and 16.5 times what it will bring in that year. Also, Tesla's market value is about 3 times that of Toyota, which makes more cars than any other company in the world right now. When do you think Tesla stock will be worth the most? Share your thoughts below.